Why do I fight? This is a simple one. For me, I fight because fighting makes me a better person. I do a little segment on my social media called Words of Wisdom, and MMA for me stands for Motivation and Martial Arts. And I tell everyone out there that we're not all professional fighters, but in life we all have to fight for something. And the more I fight, the better person I become. So as long as fighting and training martial arts can make me a better person, I'll continue to do it. Best MMA moment involving me. It would definitely be my third amateur fight against Avamai, who's my toughest opponent. It was my first title fight, and about a year and a half prior to that, I had back surgery from a bad car accident that I got into. And I just remember doctors telling me that, you know, I would possibly not even walk straight. I wouldn't be 100%, as well as I wouldn't even thinking to be a professional athlete. And the moment that they raised my hand at the end of that fight, it just rang true to me that they said I wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm here anyway. Against all odds, against what they said I couldn't do, I still did it. And in that round, in that fight, in the first round, I broke my hand. It was a 3-round fight. And I fought through everything, including that. And I came out on the other side a better person. And that's when I knew that fighting was for me. Upcoming fight. We got 10 and a half weeks to NFC 131. Me versus Mike Wilson. Prior to me getting scheduled to fight Mike Wilson, I had 4 fights. All got canceled. Well, didn't get canceled. My opponents pulled out the week of and the day before on all the fights. They weren't ready to step in there in the cage, but I was. Made weight every time, even though my opponents didn't. And I'm excited about fighting Mike Wilson because he's known to bring the fight. He's professional. He shows up on weight, on time, and he brings the heat. So you got Mad Mike Wilson against Moon, and it's gonna be fireworks. All right, NFC 131 in Atlanta, April 17th. If you don't have your tickets, contact me and get them now. Yeah, that's how I got the nickname Moon, because I'm about to eclipse his ass. Nah, I'm joking. But Moon, very simple. My family, we're all from New York, but we moved to Georgia in the late 90s, so I was raised down here. And Amun is my name, but in high school, with the southern drawl, people would call me Amun. So right before high school, it just turned into Moon. That's the story of that. Nothing spectacular, but like that's what I kind of live by now. That's what represents me as a fighter. And I didn't just take it to heart, but I'm living as the Moon. So like I'm providing light where there's darkness. And sometimes I'm a full moon, and sometimes when I'm in a cage, you get the dark side of the moon. So that's for my nickname. If I wasn't fighting, what would I be doing? Man, Lord knows, because there's so much I want to do. But I was real heavy into football before I got into fighting, and I got injured. When I got recruited to play college ball, I got injured right before the season started. And if you would have asked me at that point in time, if I wasn't playing football, what would I be doing? I would say I would be coaching football. I feel like part of my life's journey is to be in some sort of leadership or coaching position to lead others through, you know, whatever path that I take. So coaching, or in some position where I'd be leading others. And that's Vegas, but like take it how you want. I had big hopes and dreams of opening my own bar or restaurant one day. I love food and drink, so that could still be a possibility. Who knows? But entrepreneurship is definitely a part of the dream. So it'll be somewhere definitely in business. All right, I appreciate all the quick Q&A by the MMA Digest, and I want to just give the fans some quick words of wisdom. I said it in one of my previous videos. We might not all be professional fighters, but I think we're drawn to fighting because we're all fighting for something. So if you don't fight for something, you'll die for nothing. All right. If you don't follow me already, Instagram is Amun, AMUN _Cosme, COSME _MMA. Also my website, first name and last name, AmunCosme.com. All right. My name's Moon. I launched my brand Lunar Unlimited. Know your limits, test your limits, push your limits, then break your limits with Lunar Unlimited.